Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making a very special soup called Egburegbu. This soup originates from Ebonyi State. The first time I tasted the soup, that was when I was in JSS 2. Yes, my mom's niece, who was staying with us then, made this soup casually and it came out so delicious. This soup awakened the giant in me. I was like, so one can actually make vegetable soup without water leaf. The next day I took it to school to serve as my lunch. Each time we made this soup, it definitely would be my lunch in school the next day. I'm sorry for the long story. I'm only trying to make you understand how delicious this soup can be. Here are the ingredients I'll be using for this soup. This is potash already dissolved in water, some seasoning cubes, salt, crayfish. I ground this crayfish together with yellow pepper, some onions, snail, stockfish, the ear or whatever. Then the other one is, we call it mangala, but it's dry fish. Kpomo, some beef, vegetable, that is pumpkin leaf, and red oil. I begin by slicing the onion because I'll be using it to cook our proteins. So we cook our proteins. So what I'm about doing now is to blanch the vegetable. I already have little water here. I'll be pouring the potash water. I have to dissolve it in water because you know it contains sand, so that you can sieve off. This is to help soften the vegetable and also retain the green color. So I'm covering it. So I'm going to be cutting this Kpomo into tiny bits, like tiny pieces. One thing with this soup is you're not permitted to take and to swallow your whatever, whether it's a bafufu, semo, without accompanying it with pieces of Kpomo. Wow, so we are going to be putting the vegetables inside. I have this little quantity because of the season we are in. Like, you know, if I tell you how much I bought this little you are seeing, you will cry for me. So this is what we have. So I'm going to be flipping over for the ones at the top to go down. I want everything, all the vegetables, to have the same texture. So here is the vegetable. I've already turned off the heat, so I'm going to sieve the water out now, then work on the vegetable itself. Follow me. So I'm adding the snail now. I'm adding it this time because I want it crunchy. Though I've already removed the stockfish from the meat off camera because it was as soft as I would like it. I don't want it to cook further. I'm going to, okay, I need to stir. So this is where this soup got its name from, Egburegbu. We are going to Mukashaya now. It's good to do this thing when it's still very hot like this. We have cutlass like bigger one. It will be easier. It will be nice to use it. This knife will be giving me work, but at the same time it will give me what I am looking for. I was doing silencing before, but now I realize that I need muscle to do this. That's why I'm using 2 hands. Just want to support. Guys, I'm going to be doing the remaining off camera because if I keep doing it like this, man, to take the whole time. But just continue doing it like when you're doing yours till when it's almost turning into paste. Then you can scoop out and add another one. I'm done with the necessary preparations, so we are going to make the soup proper. So the next thing is to pour in red oil in the dry pots. So allow the oil to heat up. Not that we are bleaching, just for the oil to get hot. Then we pour in our onion. So we'll add onion. So you just leave the onion to fry for like a minute. We'll now add, you should have added salt, stock cube and all that, but remember I used some for the proteins while cooking the proteins, so I have to add it first before, and I know if there is need to add salt and stock cube. I just added the crayfish and the pepper, the yellow pepper. Use yellow pepper for this, it brings out the taste. So I'll go ahead to add the proteins. This is how this, as in the protein, is supposed to be after cooking. There is not supposed to be much water. Can you see? Because this soup doesn't really need water. It's supposed to be thick. So I'm adding the proteins. I don't know if I remember I told you I brought out the stockfish from the pots. I'm adding it now. So at this point we taste for salt. I think I need to add a little more salt and So I added just a cube, a seasoning cube, and also little salt. Oh my god, the aroma, like my kitchen. You need to come and smell this. It's only me that will be perceiving this sweet aroma, like it's heavenly. So let's allow it to cook for like 3 minutes. Ow, this is Egburegbu. Please, if you're from Ebonyi State and you're seeing this video, please drop a comment. Just say hi, sis. So everything is ready. The test, everything is ready. I'll go ahead to add the already munched leaf, already munched pumpkin leaf. Oh my god, let me stir first. Oil is the life of this soup. Remember I told you this leaf is not supposed to be watery. Sorry, my baby was disturbing. I've already poured the remaining vegetable. Yeah, like I was saying, if you find out that the soup is thicker, like you don't want it that thick, you can go ahead and add water, but please use the water you get from the vegetable. Like when we cook the vegetable, the water just take from there. Don't add water from, will I say fresh water? No, just use the one you got from the vegetable. We have finally killed it. So this is Egburegbu soup, and I'm turning off the heat now. My husband is already telling me, please make, do you know, guess the time I'm cooking I'm cooking this soup. It's late here, but because of the sweetness of the soup, this man is telling me to make swallow for him to eat. Can you imagine? I tell you, you can never go wrong with Egburegbu. Thank you. Wow, see how appetizing this meal is looking, man. Oh my god, please guys, as you can see, there are a lot you get from this channel, like a lot. Please subscribe, do it even as you're watching this video. Like, comment, especially if you are from Ebonyi State. Subscribe, also turn on the notification, because a lot will be coming your way. Please make sure you try out this recipe. I'm telling you, this recipe is a banger. You have to try it out.